Welcome back for another brand new episode of The Force Report. This is the channel where we talk all things Star Wars gaming, news, and updates. My name's Ross. Today we're going to be talking about what Battlefront 3 needs to do different from Battlefront 2. If you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to smash that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you guys are new to the channel, and turn on that notification bell so you guys never miss an upload. And if you guys are a new subscriber, make sure to just comment that down below and just say I subscribed. It helps me welcome you guys to the channel properly. I did notice 85% of the views I have been receiving are not subscribed to the channel, so if you guys do enjoy the videos, consider hitting the subscribe button. But without further ado, let's find out what Battlefront 3 should be doing different. So I found this really cool article for you guys. As you know, we love articles on this channel and we review them all the time. Then we kind of share our opinions after we read them. But this one says, Star Wars Battlefront 3 is probably in development, but it shouldn't be like Battlefront 2. Star Wars Battlefront is sure to continue with a third release in the future, but EA should make an effort to make that game stand out on its own. And this article is by Shane O'Gorman. EA's handling of the Star Wars brand ever since its exclusivity deal back in 2013 has been met with mixed response from fans of the galaxy far, far away. While EA's reboot of the Star Wars Battlefront series was praised on a technical level, its slow output of new content and controversial microtransactions in Star Wars Battlefront 2 specifically hurt the game's public image. Even so, after years of improvement to the Star Wars Battlefront 2 has dedicated players who look forward to the future of the franchise. Although a third entry in the original series hasn't been officially announced by EA, Star Wars Battlefront 3 is sure to be on the company's timetable for some time in the future. While this threequel is a likely possibility, there remains the lingering question of what EA and DICE could possibly do to change up the formula for the next installment. Of course, there is always an option to keep the status quo for business practices, but a far too similar approach may backfire and result in Star Wars Battlefront 3 just feeling more like the same. While EA will naturally want to keep its financial income steady, there are ways to innovate and add fresh spins to the franchise. While many can appreciate video games for the innovation and creativity that can be brought to the entertainment world, the medium is unmistakably big business for many of the companies involved. Business that is desired to always be maintained by a healthy flow. EA is a home to many lucrative IPs such as the Battlefield series, Madden, Apex Legends, and the subject at hand, Star Wars Battlefront. Considering the strong sales figures EA IPs generate, it is understandable as to why the company would want new releases always delivered at a constant enough pace. Video games or not, Star Wars is among the most popular brands in the entire world. Although Ubisoft is developing its own Star Wars game, EA will surely want to capitalize on its piece of the pie. The only other effort from EA with the franchise was Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, so even with the few years separating it from the last release, Star Wars Battlefront 3 seems to be on the horizon as a guaranteed hot seller for the company. Business jargon and analytics aside, the main reason the gamers will be interested in the game is certainly the gameplay itself. For any other faults tossed at the title, few could deny that the sensational space combat spectacle of seeing iconic Star Wars heroes and villains clash on the battlefield, or rather the battlefront, was handled extremely well. Matches in Star Wars Battlefront 2 have 40 players online duking it out for either the triumph of the rebellion or glory of the empire, which is a stunning sight to behold, and it's a wonder that could be done next. Since its launch in 2017, and after an assortment of updates and DLC added to the Star Wars Battlefront 2, the game has nailed the sensation of what it would like to be like in the middle of a war zone set in the sci-fi universe. Considering it is also drawn from practically all the content in the film series, and it seems like a new game may just be recycling old material at this point, there remains other sources to draw inspiration from. For any who are possibly unaware, the Star Wars universe is comprised of far more than just the film and recent Disney hit series, The Mandalorian. This vast universe is rich with diverse storylines from comic books, novels, and acclaimed video games such as Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. In fact, Star Wars Battlefront 3 would do well to swerve away from the material of the films and dive into the lore of these other narratives for ideas. The tense political climate during the Knights of the Old Republic storyline makes it rife with possibilities for an engaging campaign while simultaneously providing new characters and locations for online battles. The gameplay itself and variety of game modes are already a solid foundation, meaning future adjustments to the game should mostly focus on stylistic differences in order to differentiate the sights and stories players will experience. Also, since rumors of a Knights of the Old Republic remake have been swirling around recently, that storyline being brought back would make it all the more recognizable for Battlefront players. Whatever stylistic decisions are made for Battlefront 3, EA needs to ensure that it differentiates this installment enough from the past two at the core of the experience. If it simply ends up feeling like Battlefront 2 again, then it'll appear more as a glorified DLC or just a reskin, much like how EA released Battlefront Hardline looked like Battlefield 4 reskin prior to its release. So that was a pretty good article. They did really throw some good points in there about they should not recycle Battlefront 3 as how much hype is built around it. They should really try to take the concept and do something super innovative with it. I've mentioned before that I do agree that they should potentially mix in something of a different storyline outside the movies or the TV shows. Seeing something like the Old Republic or even running with some of the new ideas like the High Republic stuff, that would be just such an amazing concept for a new Battlefront game, just to like experience those storylines in a different setting other than books. As we all know, Battlefront 3 isn't announced yet, but I'm a firm believer we're going to see it in the near future. I do believe those leaks are true, and we are going to get at least the title announcement this first half of the year, like they said. I do still speculate on one of the rumors I saw for an April 20th potential announcement. I'm still holding strong to that one, but we'll see what happens. So let me know in the comments down below, what would you guys like to see in Star Wars Battlefront 3? Do you believe the leaks and rumors are true? Do you think we're going to see it anytime, soon in this year, at least for an announcement or possible release by 2023? What are some main features you want from Battlefront 2 carried over? What do you think they should do differently this time to stand out? Let's have a discussion in the comments. Alright guys, so that's going to do it for this episode of the Force Report today. If you guys did enjoy this video, please be sure to smash that thumbs up button. Consider subscribing if you guys are new. I did say 85% of the viewers I have aren't subscribed, so if you guys are new, consider subscribing if you enjoy the content, and then turn on the notification bell so you guys never miss an upload. And like I said, my name is Ross, and this was an episode of the Force Report.